It's all about you with WYOU Interactive.
Welcome back. We're continuing our discussion on the holidays. You can join us by sending us an email or giving us a phone call, like Lorraine from Hazleton. Lorraine, thanks for calling in.
Thank you for having me. I'm just calling because do people realize that it wasn't too long ago that you could wish a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah to whomever you wanted to. Nobody took offense, but it was these so-called groups like the ACLU and these that drew attention to the word. And furthermore, we would not have a Christmas if it wasn't for the birth of Christ.
Well, that is Christmas, but of course it's a holiday for a lot of other people for many different reasons. But she's right. I don't understand getting offended over happy holidays. If someone wished me a happy Hanukkah, I'm not Jewish, but I wouldn't be offended.
Absolutely. You know, again, it goes back to maybe the intent of the words, too. If you're specifically saying Merry Christmas because you don't believe that there should be a happy holidays, well, maybe that's something different. I know for me personally, if, I'm around, if I'm speaking to somebody else that I don't know and I just say Merry Christmas, it's a very casual thing. I don't mean it to offend them to say that, Christianity is the only belief that there should be. It's just a simple, Merry Christmas, that's it. So then if they correct me, I say, okay, no biggie, and that's it.
We were talking statistics earlier when we were talking about the Wish Me a Merry Christmas organization. Mm-hmm. They claim that 96% of America says they celebrate Christmas. ReligiousTolerance.org says that number is actually around 71%. So it's probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, probably.
I would assume the fastest growing religion in America. Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
Wicca.
Wicca?
Neo-pagan religion. Its numbers double every 30 months.
I'm not as diversified as I thought.
There you go. Let's see what Jeff from Nescapec has to say. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I wanted to say there was a lady called in earlier and misquoted Christ from the Bible. It was actually Apostle Paul who made the statement, to the Greeks I'm Greeks, to the Romans I'm Romans. And I agree with that to an extent. I believe that those people that celebrate Kwanzaa and those people that celebrate Hanukkah, I think that's great. And I agree also that if someone tells me, wishes me happy holidays or happy Kwanzaa or whatever, that's great. What I disagree with is the quelching of the Christian viewpoint and downplaying it.
Well, tell me, what do you think about Boston having the annual tree? It's not even a holiday tree.
I think that's completely, just trying to make a statement that's incorrect. Christmas is Christmas.
And a Christmas tree is a Christmas tree. I have to agree with them on that one. Chris from Honesdale, thanks for joining us, Chris. Chris, hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, Chris. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it should be called a Christmas tree, and I think you should be able to say Merry Christmas whatever you want, and I think the politicians are getting too involved in Christmas.
The politicians are? What do you think the politicians are?
Just, like, politically correct and everything. All these, it seems like all this government is just getting into, like, the stores anymore, too, and just making it this way. And, Rockefeller Center, it's called the Christmas tree there.
See, I think, again, if you call it a tree, then you leave it kind of open for interpretation. So if you want to call it a Christmas
tree,
to you it might be, to somebody else it's a menorah tree.
Are two different things.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the big deal? If that can make somebody else feel welcome, then why not? Because to you it's still going to be a Christmas tree, and to somebody else they're going to feel like, all right, you know what? For the first time, I'm finally not getting excluded from this. I can kind of take part in this whole festivity as well and not feel like an outsider.
I don't know. A Kwanzaa tree is not unwelcoming. A Christmas tree is not unwelcoming. A menorah is not unwelcoming. But it is what it is. Carrie from Nanticoke, thanks for calling in, Carrie.
Hi. I think it's wonderful that everyone is calling in, but it seems to me that people are forgetting what the season is all about, and it's something to be merry and something to be happy about. People are just focusing in on their one religion and ignoring others. They're saying Christ was born, but that's not what everyone believes. Diversity is what's important.
But isn't that the namesake of Christmas?
Not necessarily. I mean, for some people, I think that's how we were raised. But paganism was here before Christianity.
But it wasn't called Christmas. It was winter solstice. Again, it's a different name. If you're celebrating winter solstice, that's wonderful.
Right, either way.
I think it's a different thing.
I think at the end of the day, too, and she kind of alluded on a point that I had made earlier, but, granted, we make some decisions in this country on majority, but in the end, our country was built on equality. And I think if this is another step that we can take to ensure equality, what's the big deal? Why not?
Well, I think we're out of time. Merry Christmas. Happy
holidays.
Merry Kwanzaa.
Just say happy holidays.
Merry holidays, whatever it may be. Let's check in with Lyndall.